So my name is Wesley Lee. I'm a facilitator here at Flatiron. I mentor a lot of the cybersecurity courses. I've been doing it for about 15 years. I come from a vast amount of experience. A lot of it's in the government space. I'm actually from the Washington D.C. area. So if you ever live in that area, it's one or two employees you work for. You either work for the government or you do work for the government as like a contractor. How I got my start, I graduated from school with a mass communications degree, and I worked in television for a little bit, news broadcasting to be specific. I did news broadcasting. They told me I had a lazy tongue. I didn't know what that was, but in broadcasting, it was like, oh, you have a lazy tongue. You could work on it, but I figured out that wasn't for me at this point. I wasn't going to be on CNN that time in my life. But what happened was I was sitting on the couch. A commercial came on and said, "Hey, cybersecurity is big. This is big in the field. It's the next generation of things." And they had all the marketing and things that went with it. And so I needed a job. What better way to get a job to find a niche that there was need in? And I'm on the same playing field with everybody else. It was another school that I went to where I went to get my master's from, University of Maryland, University College. They were marketing, and I got my master's in cybersecurity. And my career started from there. I got a couple certifications as well, and my career shot off from there. I started with the Department of Defense, worked with all the military installations such as Navy, Army, Marine Corps, Coast Guard. I know I'm missing somebody. Air Force. Air Force is what I'm missing. But I started there doing a lot of security operations there. I moved to instant response. I moved to digital forensics. I moved to doing penetration testing. I moved to doing assessment and auditing. I moved to doing governance, risk, and compliance. I've did it all. I never was in the military. That wasn't my thing, but I got the skills and networking and moved on in that field. Transitioned out from the government space, I moved it more to the private sector space, actually doing OT and ICS security. What OT and ICS security is pretty much, I call it the things that's not IT. We look at things like Walmart, Amazon, and things. They have all these websites, DNS, and everything between. OT security is a lot of the IT infrastructure that we take for granted, but we use every day. So think of things like public transportation, water, electricity, telecommunications, our cell phone working, biomedical, getting food manufactured from farms. And these really do rely on a lot of the IT systems that we use and utilize every day in our world. I work a lot more in OT and ICS. That's what I mean. It's just really everything outside of more to the traditional IT. Oil and gas is one of the things I work in as well. But yes, that's what I do. I've done it for consulting companies. I've done it for just big corporations as well. But right now, what I do is pretty much help people protect their critical infrastructure, make sure we have clean water, safe food, safe public railways, the street lights are working. I know traffic still happens, but that's one of the things I do, along with some other infrastructure and IT things. But that's a little bit about me.